my name is Gonzalez, and I am one of the Spanish teachers here at St. Bede Academy. I teach Spanish grades sophomores to senior Spanish levels 2 to level 4. Back in 2008, I graduated from the University of Laverne in California with a bachelor's degree in education, and then again in 2018 with a master's degree in linguistics.
Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Manning and I teach world history and civics, so that means I have the sophomores and the seniors. I graduated from Illinois State University. I had a degree in education, and later on, after I had taught for several years, I went back for my master's in teaching and leadership. I got that from St. Xavier University in Chicago.
Hello, my name is Coach Sam Allen. I'm a teacher here at St. Bede. I teach physical education, I coach wrestling, and I'm also the new head coach for the strength and conditioning program for all the athletes here at St. Bede. I graduated from Northern Illinois University with a degree in kinesiology and physical education. I am able to teach kindergarten through 12th grade. I have taught all grades, but here currently at St. Bede I'm only doing 9 through 12.
Okay, hi, I'm Rynkewicz. I teach computer science and physics here at St. Bede. Mainly my big class is the freshman class. I get to see every freshman, and we take an introduction to computer science, and then as a sophomore or junior, computer science principles, and then as a senior, computer science A, and physics, college prep physics. I usually see juniors and seniors in those classes. I have a degree in industrial technology from Western Illinois University. I also have a degree in physics from Western Illinois University and a degree in mechanical engineering from the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Debbie Morrow. I went to IVCC, got an Associates of Science there, and then went on to Northern Illinois University to get a bachelor's degree in mathematics education. I teach 8th grade Algebra 1 this year, and Algebra 2, and also pre-calculus and AP Statistics.
Hello, I'm Brittany Rynkewicz, and I teach Spanish 1, Spanish 2, and College Prep English 1 here at St. Bede. This is my 6th year here teaching at St. Bede. I graduated with an undergrad from ISU in 2011, and I also got my master's degree from ISU in 2016.
We have been gifted here at St. Bede from class upon class of benefactors that really believe in the quality of education that they got. A most recent gift that was received were boards that we can use to put our notes on, transmit videos wirelessly. Students can do presentations on them, and it really is a commitment to the education that goes on here. I think tying in with the technology also was our plan for COVID. March 2020 is, I think, a time that many of us will never forget. You know, that day when we announced that we were going to be going home and going virtual from then on, like so many of the schools in the area and across the state and country were doing. Here at St. Bede, we felt prepared. Our staff had been already talking about how could we use technology, say, for snow days. And little did we know that a lot of that practice and preparation that we had already been doing was going to be much needed very, very soon. And we put it into play. I felt like, maintained our academic rigor seamlessly.
So during these trying times, a lot of changes have been made, especially in the way that I've been teaching my class. Connecting with students has definitely been a challenge, especially since half of their faces are covered when we are in person, face to face. as well as trying to engage them online. Again, I teach a language class, and it's very important for me to be able to connect with my students, make them laugh, have them enjoy the music that we're playing, or having them feel like we are part of a community. So definitely a lot of changes have been made this year, but we still move forward and we try our best to allow all of our St. Bede students feel like they are part of the family.
Computer science has been interesting the last year or so because we focus on trying to make it a collaborative topic where students get together, work together, help each other out constantly. But since we've had to be socially distant, we've been learning a lot of new tools to collaborate online. The students have really embraced a lot of that using Discord, Snapchat, Google Meets, of course, and Zoom. It's definitely been a different feel as far as collaborating, trying to solve problems over the internet. But I've been very pleasantly surprised how well students have been getting used to doing that and are doing it very well. I've actually gotten used to doing it as well. I'm a very hands-on person, but the Zoom, Google Meets, even Discord, old guy like me has gotten used to communicating and collaborating and using those software platforms.
St. Bede has become an even more special place to me. I now come here to work every day, and I remember once going to my niece's graduation here in the early 2000s, and I believe it was David Rakulia that was speaking, and he said, "You will never work another day in your life as long as you love what you do." And I can truly say that coming here every day, I love what I do. I remember that first year when I came, everything was brand new to me. I had already been teaching for 25 years in the public school system, and I was a little nervous. I had those first day jitters, but the staff here welcomed me truly with open arms. There was always someone saying, "If I can help you with something, let me know. I'm here to help you." And I know that continues to hold true because I see that with our students too. They're always willing to go that extra mile, to put in that extra time. If a student needs it, they're there to help.
So I've been here for 5 years now. This is my 5th year teaching and coaching here at St. Bede. And the people that I'm surrounded with are simply incredible. And that's the first impression I had working close with these other teachers and staff and faculty members. The pandemic, when that hit, was a true test for everybody involved. And I think that my perception of my fellow employees and faculty, staff members here at St. Bede was just magnified. I mean, everybody did a very good job just plowing down hurdles, going through these constant roadblocks and the confusion with what are we going to do, how are we going to do it. The administration did a great job roping everybody in, and everybody just responded, and we simply just did what we had to do to make this school year possible. And that is just a testament to these fantastic people that I get to be surrounded by.
This year, what I've been impressed with is the amount that the teachers have been talking to each other and helping each other out. I've learned a lot from the English teachers, from the math teachers, in the way that they will grade papers, hand out papers and then grade them online. We've really come up, I think, with a lot of efficient ways to hand out things and then to get them back and grade them electronically and turn them back to the students without even having a piece of paper. I've learned a lot just in the last few months talking to other faculty members, so that's been a real interesting learning curve as well, grading everything basically virtually with no paper.
So I've taught at 3 different schools. since I graduated from college. And out of all of the schools, St. Bede is definitely my favorites, which is why I've stayed here for 6 years now, and I hope to stay here for longer. But one of the things that has really impressed me is the fact that the staff works so hard to try to include everyone. We work so hard to try and update whenever we can, or just be better. And the end goal is always to try and be better for our students. So that's something that definitely has made an impact on me. Our staff, they're extremely supportive, and I know for a fact, like as one of the language teachers, I was given complete freedom to be able to make my curriculum into whatever I wanted, which is a luxury that most teachers do not have. And because I am passionate and I enjoy what I've created, or what our team has created, the kids see that and they notice that. And that is definitely something that is different from other students that I have had in the past as well. St. Bede students are engaged, they care, they want to learn, they are passionate about language learning, and they definitely push me to try and be better for them. So we have a lot
also been a really big help to us as faculty, so it's nice for them to kind of teach us, and then we can take what the kids teach us and talk and discuss amongst ourselves as faculty members to make the most out of the situation. I feel like driving down the lane every day, you kind of get that energy as you approach school and you come physically closer to the building. And I would definitely say, because of what we've gone through in the last few months, that we are closer as a faculty and as a school.
So I really enjoy working here at St. Bede. I feel like our faculty does a tremendous job at taking their job seriously, being very professional, being able to bounce ideas off of each other, ask questions, give hints on what they've been doing in class that works. So there is a lot of collaboration at hand. I personally have a room that is adjacent to another math teacher's room, so we share ideas on a daily basis, before and after school, between classes sometimes as well, what's working well with our students and what we can do to maybe improve the presentation method, the retention that our students are aiming for. So I definitely enjoy the faculty here at St. Bede, and they're supportive of each other, and that's really important for our own mental well-being.
One of my favorite memories of St. Bede is when I first started 5 years ago. I was having a bad day, wondering if I'm getting through to anybody, getting through to students, if I'm doing a good job. And I was sitting in lunch with the faculty, and Father Dominic came up to me. He didn't know me at the time, but he just patted me on the shoulder and said, "How are you doing? And I hope you're having a good day. Keep it up." And that's all he said, and then he walked by, and literally the rest of the day and the rest of the week, I had a wonderful, week. It was kind of strange because something came over me, gave me confidence, made me feel better. And I'll never forget that. It was a very interesting feeling about how well he knew me, how well I was feeling, in a different kind of level, because he didn't know me personally, but he could tell I needed a pat on the shoulder and a keeping on sort of vibe.
Okay, so some of my favorite memories here at St. Bede, they all involve the kids, obviously. But I enjoy our Spanish discussions where the kids are reading different articles and things that are going on around the world. They are super engaged and they are very interested, most of the time, they're interested in the things that we talk about. And they get really heated up in class, but what I love is that they can do it in a second language, and they can joke around in a second language, and then when everybody gets the joke, I feel so proud of them because I'm like, do you guys realize what you guys have just done?
It is really hard for me to decide on one true favorite memory here at St. Bede, and of course being a PE teacher and the strength coach, it involves sports. I would have to say that the state playoff run that we had for the football team a few years ago was just an awesome experience. I was blessed to be part of the football staff at the time. Many great memories from that football season. Then John Barnes winning state, you really can't beat that one either. Undefeated state champ. You know, how do you get any better than that? Football and wrestling. Love it.
During Spirit Week, I think the first year that I was here, and we played this dodgeball tournament, which still goes on today, class against class, teachers against class, etc. And this year we were playing teachers against the juniors, I believe, and I was the last man standing on the teachers team. And let me tell you, it is not because I am good at dodgeball, it was because I was good at hiding behind all the people in front of me and somehow surviving. So I end up being the last man standing against some juniors, and specifically Michael Bellino. Now you may not know who Michael Bellino is, but he was a huge football player, gigantic kid with a Rambo headband tied around his head, and here he comes running at me with these balls, getting ready to knock me out. And I just screamed and squealed and died, and let the team end, or the game end there. But it is something that has stuck with me forever. And of course the cheers were so loud in the stands. I'm sure they were supporting me, but that is my favorite memory here at St. Bede.
Other things, like I mentioned, some of the Spanish trips, they are probably one of the most memorable experiences that I've ever had. While we are out and about talking to locals and native speakers, the moment where the kids' faces just light up as they realize, like, I just spoke to someone, they spoke back to me, I understood the entire conversation, and now I have a friend on the other side.